Hey, what's up, guys? Anthony here, and I wanted to try something new this week. I know a lot of you hate reading your emails, so rather than inundate you with a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I thought I'd just tell you in person, put together a quick video, and share it with you that way. And that way you guys could watch it. If there was something that you wanted to go over again, you could just rewind and whatever. We'll give it a try, see if it works. If it's lame, then we won't do it anymore. But a couple quick things. Warren and I met today, and we were talking about the past New Year's Eve weekend, which was awesome for those of you that were there. We had a great time. If you weren't there, you missed Zach getting arrested for doing a front flip off the main stage. So you can ask him about that this week. And we were kind of going over what are the four main things that are our responsibilities as clients of our venues. And we get hired to help our venues make more money. And that's the bottom line. There's a lot of ways to do that. We do that through our marketing and promotions and creating a better guest experience for the people that come out. But there's really some core responsibilities that are at the base of what we should be doing on a weekly basis, both outside of our events and at our events, that I want to kind of run by with you. And Warren and I both feel will really help us do our job better and create better results for our clients. So the four things are inviting your friends out. I think this is something that a lot of you are doing a great job at. You're talking to your people throughout the week. You know what nights you're working because Zach has you on the schedule, or if you're on a trial basis, you and I have worked out what day you're going to be on. And you're calling up your friends and you're inviting them out, which is great. The one thing that we're not doing is we're not reaching out to new people. We're not reaching out to new prospects on Facebook and Twitter and looking for opportunities where there's upcoming birthdays and things like that, and not being all spammy and sending people like a page email that is clearly copied and pasted and no one gives a fuck about, but just sending them something that you would want to receive, something that's kind of cool, where your objective is, if there's an opportunity there and maybe they're looking to have their birthday party downtown, you're at least letting them know that this is something that you can do and something that you can help them out with. And more importantly, if you do it in a way that's cool and that you would want someone to message you, or in a fashion that you would want someone to message you, then there's an opportunity there to build a relationship. Even if they don't want to have their birthday, if you seem like a cool person, maybe you can invite them out just to hang out and grab a drink or whatever. So that's another opportunity. And that's something I don't think we're doing much of. And we're going to kind of come up with some more ways for us to implement that. But that's something that you can start working on right away. The other thing is always making sure our table's busy each night when we're out. Making sure that there's good-looking girls there, that it's representing our brand well. If the table's not busy, going around, circulating the party, meeting new people, using it as a tool to invite different groups of people back to the table and expand your network. I mean, we have 2 to 3 bottles at most of our parties. That's a great resource for us to meet new people and give some value and then build those relationships from there. So always making sure the table's busy, has a good crowd. That's the third component. And the fourth component is to, again, circulate the party and invite people to late night. We have these early events and late events every night. And spending time at the early event, going around and asking people, hey, what are you doing later? And if they're like, hey, I don't know, then you can say, well, we're all going to Cuvée, or we're all going to the Mid, you should come, blah, blah, blah. And if they express interest, then you can put them on the guest list and swap contact information, build relationships that way. It's a great tool. If it's the end of the night, if it's our late night party, and you're not too fucked up, you can go around and ask people, you can say, hey, what you got going on tomorrow? Invite them to the party the next day. There's always something we can be doing. And those are the four main components. Just to go over it again, inviting your friends out, which a lot of you are already doing. Finding new opportunities through social media and leveraging those relationships that you have, whether it's birthday parties, that would probably be the primary one. But also, if people aren't interested in having you help set up something for their birthday parties, try to build a relationship from there and take it from a social media friendship to a real life friendship. Number 3, making sure the table's looking good and taking responsibility for helping us pace our bottles and getting the right clientele at our table, because that's what the general managers of these clubs look at when they're making a judgment. And the last one was inviting people to our late night events or our events the following day, circulating the party, meeting new people, doing things like that. Lastly, we're done with district. We decided after a good run that it was time to make a change. It was hard getting people out. I don't think it was the right image for our company. So today, Dante and I set up a deal with State. We're going to be launching State Fridays on probably January 13th, maybe January 20th. The place is awesome. If you haven't checked it out, go to state-chicago.com. You can see pictures of it. Probably one of the best sports bars in Chicago. Definitely one of the best sports bars when you get into the north side of the DePaul campus. They've got a ton of TVs and an awesome drink special, $30 all you can drink food and drink from, I think it's 9 p.m. until 1. So there's no better package than that. And so for people that don't want to get bottle service and things like that, or don't want to spend a ton of money, this is a place that has $5 beers. You can get them an all-you-can-drink package for $30 for 4 hours. It's unbeatable. So that's something we're pretty excited about. And lastly, we're going to be doing weekly meetings, open to everybody in the company. Sundays at Bull and Bear. I'm going to look into getting us, see if we can get like a 50% discount. So for the people that want to get food, we'll come in, we'll grab some dinner, we'll get a big booth, and we'll kind of go over our objectives for how everything went the previous week, and then our objectives for the following week. And if you want to take a bigger role in the company, if you want to get better and push yourself to grow within the company, I highly recommend you join these meetings. We're going to do this Sunday starting at 9:30, and if that gives us enough time, then we'll probably keep that. If we need more time, we may move it to 9. That's it. I'm sorry it ran a lot longer than I expected, but I appreciate you taking time to listen. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text if you have any questions. I want to help. Hopefully this video helped a little bit. My number is 847-989-3743. Hopefully all of you have that by now. But yeah, looking forward to a great week starting tomorrow night at Studio Paris and Cuvée. See you guys out.